So they're going to start by identifying a victim, and we'll talk a little bit about how they do that on the next slide. Then once they're in that victim's account, they're going to look to maintain presence, extract information, and typically stay quiet, look for additional accounts or systems that they can gain access to. So they take that initial point of compromise and they leverage it into further access into your environment. From there, they're going to use that to launch a more sophisticated attack. In some cases, it might be simple. They might go, hey, by the way, we've compromised your CEO's account, and here's some evidence that we have access to all of their email records. And if you don't pay us, 30 Bitcoins in blackmail money, we're going to leak all this on the dark web. That's a fairly simple form of attack that we see fairly commonly. But from there, they can also leverage other forms of attack, right? So, the business email fraud that I'm about to talk about. So once they're inside the account and they've lurked there for a period of time and extracted data, they're going to take some form of coercive control to try to get you to fall victim to one of their fraud attacks. But they're living within your system for an extended period of time. They're reading communications and they're able to understand what's going on. So in the early phases of this attack, we can take preventative measures. We can educate our staff. We can make sure that you've got strong passwords and multi-factor authentication. But once they're inside the system, what becomes much more important is responsive measures, right? So this is understanding when an account has been compromised, being aware that there's unusual activity or behavior within our accounts, and being able to monitor for that proactively so that before real damage can be done, we can take remediation and take steps to prevent that from